be careful with that. Now here, let's see what we got here.
Continues to go on social media.
Hold on a second.
She's telling, and excuse my French,
well, she's not registered with this one company, so I'm going to knock it off the list, but I was told to reach out to the state attorney general's office and another company. So hold on a second.
And I have her location, I have her last name, I have her date of birth, I have all the information on her. She continues to go on social media and she's telling, and excuse my French, but she's getting on panels and she's saying fuck you to people. She's calling people a bitch. She is constantly filling out restraining orders. She is doxing people. She's sending people that she doesn't even know other people's addresses. She's fighting with people. And I asked her a question on a live, and I'm in the process of, I need to get everybody's email so I can send them these things that are going on. And she is telling people that she is a paralegal. And when I asked her, who are you licensed by, who governs you, who controls you, she said, well, I don't know. I've never been asked that question before. I mean, I don't know. So are paralegals regulated or anything like that, ma'am?
So let me say this. She's definitely not with this company. And according to her, you don't have to be with this company. I'm going to go down the line until I get it. I do, however, I got some other information. She could be a freelance paralegal. And that means she can draft up stuff for people. She can do all this stuff. But she's not supposed to be doing what she's doing, sending paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs of stuff. She's not supposed to be calling people a bitch or saying fuck you to them. She's not supposed to be in panels telling, didn't I tell you to stop doing that? Didn't I tell you to do this? You know, or anything like that. So hold on.
So we you don't have to be certified with NAWA if you have like a certificate from an educational paralegal program. I can certainly check our directory to see if she is certified with us.
Please.
And then if she's not, unfortunately, there isn't anything that we could really do. But what is your last name?
Hold on. Let me forward her name. 1 second. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me back that up. Hold on.
Several other agencies, and I was told that she is supposed to be working under an attorney.
And you said she's claiming that she's certified through California and Wyoming?
Yes, ma'am. And let me ask you something. If she is, and she is, so let me ask you something. Would a paralegal in Wyoming be certified if they're an actual paralegal?
So we are the only nationwide accredited organization. So I'm not pulling her up. You said her last name is...
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I'm not going to let you guys hear that part, her last name yet. Hold on.
She lives in Cheyenne.
Hold on.
But she could be, I think you can get certified through the actual state that you're in. Like I said, we are the only national accredited program.
So when I asked her about the state, I'm like, don't you have to adhere to certain rules by the state? She basically like, the state? What are you talking about? So this is the question I have. If you are a paralegal in California and in Wyoming, is there anybody that governs them? Who is the person, or what is the company that would, deal with their morals and ethics, or if they're getting out of line, if they're doing things they're not supposed to be doing, if they're trying to practice law, if they're cursing at people in public platforms, if several people have complaints against somebody for doing these things, who would we contact is what I need to know.
It's okay,
So
Joyce.
my
I understand.
recommendation would be to go to the state attorney general's office, contact them just regarding the situation with her.
Okay.
Letting them know, what she's been doing, what she's been claiming.
Okay.
Let them know that you're not able to, she's not showing certified to be, with NAWA.
Okay.
I'm sure they're going to know what that is. So,
okay.
But yeah, that would be my first recommendation, would be to go to the state attorney general's office, just to, even if it's, to make a formal complaint, or if there's anything that they could do, that would be probably where you need to start.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sorry I couldn't get more help today.
No, you're good. I'm going down the list. Yeah, I'm going down the list of every agency that's listed that would do that. Okay. Can you recommend any other places?
That would be my only recommendation that I would know about.
State Attorney General's office. I got you.
Probably going to be the best resource.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to get the bottom of it. I'm going to find out, because now what I was saying to you earlier is, if you, well, it's not to say that girl mom, they said she could be freelancing, but she still has to adhere to the highest standards of law. She has to adhere and follow protocol, and she does have moral obligations, because she would be representing the law, because paralegals were working for attorneys, etc. So if you're up on a panel and you're saying fuck you, and you're calling people bitches, and you're sending them pictures of their property, and you keep trying to reprimand them, and you threaten people, and then you go on a panel with 600 people on there or more, and you call me a bitch, and you do that's not adhering to standards. You know what I mean? Of the law. That right there, it's not. And I'm not going to release the other conversations yet. I'm going to wait. I am going to wait. And, well, if she is actually a paralegal. Now, let me give you an example. Like I was trying to say until that person called me. If you are a licensed realtor, you do have morals and ethics, moral and ethical turpitude. You can't involve yourself with anything dishonest. You can't do certain things. Same thing for police officers. Same things for all kinds of people that are licensed or that are working within the justice system or trying to act like they are working on behalf of them. So even if a realtor gets an old lady that says my house is worth 300 grand and she says your house looks like shit, I'm only going to give you 50,000 cash for it, you can get in big trouble for that. Okay, you can get in big trouble for that. So to answer your question, Lord Sizzle my nizzle, I did not cut her off. I blocked her the other day for several days, and this issue came up with Legal Pro, and I did unblock her because I had to tell her that your information, Legal Pro has already given it to 3 people that I know of in text messages. I needed to tell her that. And I talked to her. And I never said I was never going to talk to her. What I said was, now we got a problem because you're calling these women bitches that I hang out with and you're doing this. What do I look like? You know, hanging out with you. I can't do this. I can't believe it. I'm going to have to block you until you really, really apologize. And until you do, other things. So I'm at that point right now. You know what I mean? She was just in here. I personally, you know what I mean, don't have issues with her. Now, I understand what she, has done to, I understand what she's done to behind the screens, but I also understand that behind the screens, got, what's her name? Legal Pro involved, and Legal Pro is the actual one who is stalking her and harassing her and doing all these things. So now I understand why she continued to act out eventually. Nostalgic Summer. I saw Mina and Lolo's apartment, yes. I think they were in a hotel, like the first night or a couple days, and then they got into another place. I saw it. It's cute. It kind of looks like Miami, kind of. I saw the 2 beds in the same room. That's so cute. I did see that. It was so cute. We could change the situation. I mean, I'm there. We could switch up. I just need y'all to know that I am working diligently to find out a lot of information. It is really cute. And that's such a far plane ride. I wouldn't be able to go on a plane ride that's like 9, 10, 11 hours. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Lord Sizzle. I don't really have a lot of peace. I live a very hectic life. I'm always on the go. I'm always doing things. Hello, Freestyle. I don't, I can't really answer for them, but I knew that they were leaving, obviously, before, anybody on here. I knew, unless obviously it was Amina's friends and then the mother's, family, obviously, and friends, but I knew that they were leaving, a while before they were going, and I know that they wanted to move, out of where they are. I don't know if they're doing it just to see if they're gonna want to live there permanently, indefinitely, or what the situation is, but they are. Yeah, I think she has a grandmother over there. I saw something like that on her little thing. So maybe she wants to see, how it is over there. And you never know. Amina's gorgeous. Maybe she'll meet some rich, wealthy freaking king or prince or something like that. You know what I mean? And have a beautiful ending story. I mean, who knows? Men in different countries and different cultures are so different than the men that have been Americanized here in the United States. Whether you're black, whether you're Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? Like, different cultures and stuff, they've all been transitioned, unfortunately. And it can be scary because they don't know how to respect women. You know what I mean? She's definitely beautiful inside and out, that's for sure. But a lot of American men don't know how to treat women. I'm flabbergasted that men today still don't know how to open. I got a kid. My kid was 10 and 12 and 15. He would open the doors. You know how many young girls? He dated this young girl. She was only 14 at the time, and she homeschooled. And her dad is a famous. Was he a famous hockey player or golf player? So I don't know. He was a real, their house was like $15-20 million, no joke. And she was 14, and she would drive the Rolls Royce around. He would give her the Rolls Royce, and it was only like a year old. Anyway, she used to come by my house, and she was only 14 at the time, and my son was 16 or 17. So she would drive, and she would come pick him up. And oh, that's okay, Freestyle. And so she would pick him up, and I remember when he would get out and he would open the doors for her and stuff. She thought that was the funniest thing in the world. She would laugh and giggle, and she'd be like, "Oh my God, your kid opens the door and I can't believe it. And oh my gosh, nobody's ever done that," and this and that. And so there were a lot of qualities of him that he loved, more so than the next guys do. But he grew up with women. So, we had to teach him what needs to be done, with women. You were upset the other night, the poor girl. What happened? What other girl? What are you talking about, Coco Hun? What other girl? What happened the other night? And let me say this while you're getting ready to write that comment, and I want everybody to know, I never said that I'm just going to go ahead and release Legal Pros family's info. I didn't say I'm going to go ahead and release her son's info, the daughter-in-law's info, the husband's info, all these people and everything, unless she does it first to me. If she does it first to me and, you know what I'm saying, releases my main people, and the only main people I have is my kids. I don't give a damn about anybody else. So if you want to go there, we can do that. Now, I will say this, what she's already done, and she doesn't realize it. She has already been leaving comments on T-Pages where MJ Fresh is. Now, technically, she went after my son's girl because that is my son's ex-girlfriend, and they are very close too. So you already went and you already started, leaving comments. I'm going to expose her, I'm going to expose her. I'm going to do this and this and this. You've already left comments on my kid's ex-girlfriend's page. Why don't I go do that now to your son's ex-girl, the one that has a restraining order on you? Why don't I go to them and start giving them and sending them a disc with everything that you've been doing? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Well, I know that your GoFundMe was because you had a fire in your house, Freestyle, and you actually, you have cancer and stuff. Oh, his Mina went there for dad, and dad had to move back there. Okay. So, look, you went for my son's very good friend, one of his best friends, an ex-girlfriend. Imagine if I go and look for your son's ex-girlfriends and stuff. I mean, there would be no difference, Legal Pro. You're just not smart enough to figure that out. So you're looking at it as you were just on the T page. You're not looking at the relationship. Now imagine if I went to your son's girlfriend today and I reached out to her and I sent her all the audios of you saying fuck you and bitch and this and that and all the pages and pages for 3 weeks at a time of what you've done to not only behind the screens but Olga and all these other people and from your government phone. Imagine if I did that. Imagine if I did that. Imagine if I did that with old pictures of yourself. Imagine if I did that. I'm gonna take the L on that one, and I'm not gonna hurt your family. I'm not gonna say anything to them. I'm not gonna do anything until you make the first move. Once you make the first move, it's all gonna come out. It's all gonna come out. It's all gonna come out. And doxing police officers, detectives, FBI agent, ex-FBI, ex-detectives, ex-police officers, information is a federal crime. I'm waiting for you to make the first move. I don't play with my son either. I don't play with my son either. And I was wrong for what I did to her, but that was the reason, one of the main reasons that happened. But I was wrong for doing it. Shouldn't have did what I did to that girl. I love her. I adore her. I'm going to tell you something. With Legal Pro being a paralegal, getting up in a box with everybody calling women the C-U-N-T word, bitches, hoes, whores, adults, getting into a group of adults that are doing this. I've got the actual audio. When I walked in there, they were always saying, fuck you, bitch, blah, 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 blah. I started going, I just went back to, but I'm not a paralegal. I'm not representing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not representing that I worked for attorneys. You are. So that's a problem. That's a big problem. We've just opened up another can of worms. And you want me to apologize to you? Apologize because you told everybody on my live that you had cancer, leukemia? You want me to apologize because you think that I'm monetizing and I make money from TikTok? And you think I do this for views? There's hardly anybody in here, but yet you went on a platform with 800 or 900 people. What are you in fear for your life for? Freestyle, can you come up here, honey? Freestyle, can you come up here? And I'm going to have to go. I was planning on leaving tonight to go to South Carolina. It's very close to where I am. It's only like 3.5 hour drive, literally. It's very close. It's like my neighborhood. And I was going to go there and I was going to try to be there for tomorrow, but I just got a call right after I got the phone with the lady that the spots they have are not in the shade for me. They're directly in the sun, and I can't do that. I can't do that. And it's one of the nicest, cleanest parks. So I'm going to probably have to go Monday now when those people check out. Yay.
How are you? Before I go, I just sent to Lord Dizzle my whizzle.
Freestyle? Hello?
Yeah, you hear me? Can you hear me?
Clear. What's going on?
Oh, she got the whole crew over there. I'm not gonna go ahead, record it, clip it. It's okay because I record too. They do. It's just too much stuff. No, I will
What are you
not
talking
stop.
about?
The things that let me see if I can say it nicely. They're attacking me horribly, nightly, hours, hours and hours and hours. 12, 15 GoFund. I've got a brand new one my team just made today. We're going to be putting it up. And guess what, Leslie? You have a
Yeah.
GoFund that you tried to hide, and I found it. I found it. Is the reason why you're so mad is because you don't get
Hold on, hold
donations?
on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Do me a favor.
Huh? I,
Hello.
that in your connection.
Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? I don't know what the heck it is. I don't know if it's her connection. I don't know if it's mine. But I'll be back later on this evening. I don't know what the heck just happened with her page. Anybody? I don't know what the heck just happened. Okay, here she comes again. Hold on.
My internet was messing around. Sorry about that.
Freestyle, can you hear
Can you
me?
hear me better now?
Yes, I hear
Yeah,
you.
you
Can
hear
you hear
me?
me? Yes, I hear you
Yeah.
perfect. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, do me a favor. Do me a favor, please. Let's not mention her last name at all. And let's not talk about her name. Let's call her Legal Pro. I was advised the day before yesterday, and they got a stenographer for me to video record my live, and I'm going to respond again to the cease and desist, but I'm going to hammer her this time. She's going to have to tell us who regulates her, who she works for. I already contacted, but just don't mention her name, please.
I'm going to say this respectfully because it's your panel. I won't say it on your panel, but I'll be damned if I'm going to call her Legal Pro.
Okay, well, you can say her name on your panel if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You can
I
say all
will.
that. But
I'd
I
rather
gotta,
say L. I'm not going to respectfully call her anything legal.
yeah,
She ain't
I gotta
legal.
call her Legal Pro so everybody knows who I'm talking about. But thank you so much for understanding that. I was advised
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely. I don't
Okay.
want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to get in trouble, but I was just advised if I want this to go the right way that I need to, do X, Y, and Z. Because she's giving me 5 days and she wants me to apologize for her coming into my live, calling Crazy's boyfriend, fuck you, and calling her a bitch, and then going on her panel and reprimanding me on my panel, and then going on her panel and posting. She wants me to apologize. We'll think about me apologizing. Maybe I'll apologize and go live Friday or Saturday. Go down the list of stuff. Maybe I will. But anyway, hon, so what's going on with you and what you're telling me? No,
Basically, they're attacking me every single night saying this, that, and the other. That not really saying that my fire's fake, but they're mad because my GoFund was successful because it was done by the news station, not even me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I spoke to her today, she says to me, "We're doing another one." I said, "No, no, I don't want it." I go, "You know what? You're right. I'm going to put a brand new one up because guess what they're doing? They think they're tearing me down." And people are going into my inbox going, "I had no idea you had a GoFund or that you had cancer.
You
Can you
had
send
your
Wait,
you
wait,
had your
wait, wait.
house
Can
burnt
you send
down.
the link to me? And I'm gonna donate. So
This
thanks. You brought.
lady had her house burnt down and she has cancer. She can
Yep,
do GoFundMe's, okay?
yep. I sure can. And my surgery is on November 6th. I can't wait to get on with 400 stitches in my face. I'll do
For
it.
what?
I have cancer in the bone, my cheekbone. They just set the date. I'm just quiet. I don't want anybody to call me a beggar, a scammer, or any of that shit. But now
Let me ask you something. That panel I went into with that guy in my
that's
panel, that his brother is a pedo.
100% true. His name is Chris.
I see. And why are a bunch of grown ass adults older than me jumping on me, calling me names when they didn't
Me
even
too,
my
because they're,
side of
they're,
the
they're
story?
heathens over there.
I
They did
see.
the same thing to me, but I don't go up. You go up. Y'all got more power. Prima's going to go out. They came into Prima's yesterday.
They came into her page yesterday?
in the middle of the night, and he was saying, "You're doing the same thing. You're a scammer. You're a liar. You got GoFund's back to 203." I said, "Not me." So I went into GoFund and I put in the name. Oh my God, there's a million. There's even another person with my matching name with a fire in Texas. It shows pictures of them, and it's a Mexican family. Get out of here. Do your research, you hillbilly.
Yeah.
And my none of my GoFunds, because I didn't set them up. I set up one GoFund. I don't remember what year. I'm going to say
Well,
2010.
I can tell you the guy Murph, whatever, he wasn't that mean to me. He wasn't nasty like the rest of them. He was trying
No,
to
he tried me. He sent me a friend request, and then he sent me to go there so that they could beat me up. But then the guy that
So
was
who's
beating
this
me up.
lady? Is that a lady that sounds like a dude that's old? Miami or Mammy? Who's
Oh my
that?
God, I love you. That's so freaking funny. She's just a big mouth in Miami. I said it, Miami. You
She's a
got a big mouth.
Hispanic. She's a Hispanic in Miami.
Yes.
Do you have her info?
No, I have everything on her because I've already went to the FBI on her. She knows it. It's not a secret.
Okay.
She said she was going to Miramar Federal Investigation Bureau, and I said she will call the popo on you. She's a popo caller, that's for sure. And I went there to see if she came, and she didn't come, so I continued to go ahead and go in and talk to them and told them what was going on, this, that, and third. And I was able to leave successfully with the things that they said to me, and I left it alone. She doesn't typically do anything to me, but she went into a panel the night before, and she's the one that was spreading the narrative that I'm a transgender. So I said to her, "You want to see my coca?" And she didn't explain that. She just blurted it out in a live. Can you believe that this woman actually contacted me and wanted to show me her coca? I said, "And finish it." And why did I say that? Why did I say that? Because y'all said that I was a flipping guy made into a girl, and that's why y'all couldn't dox me. Get the hell out of here.
Well,
They so stupid.
what the guy asked me is, did Freestyle, share the live with you order? I said yes, she did.
I was
And
there. I stayed
yeah,
right there. I didn't leave. I did
okay.
share it to
So
you.
I said yes, and when I was in there, that woman or whatever it is, first of all, Legal Pro was like, "Oh God," and then she called me a bitch.
I got it
Really
all on
mad.
recording, Miss Quiet. I said, for
I
somebody that
I
doesn't want to
need
be
that.
attacked, she attacks
No, no.
back.
I need that. I need that because I'm not
Okay.
a paralegal.
I got it. I got
I
it.
don't have to uphold the law to certain integrity. You know what I'm saying? She
No,
does.
I got it.
So
She's in Florida,
now
honey.
finding all this stuff out, I need that. I need that to show who she hangs out with. Okay?
Their allegations that they say are so stupid. I'm a scammer because I had a fire and I have cancer.
Listen.
Stage
I'm
3 cancer.
gonna explain something to you, Freestyle, real quick.
Have I
If,
shown you all my proof?
listen, if I walk in, if I walk into a panel and people are respectful and they're like, "Hey, how are you?" or "Do you have a minute? Can you spend time with us?" or if they listen to me and
Hey,
they were
Cynthia.
and everything, then I would know that they're civilized humans. But the fact that every single one of them cursed me out and jumped on me, bitch, I'll take you down one by one.
Hey, do me a
Next
listen.
time we can run it one by one. But
Hey.
I'm not going to be screaming and shouting over 9 different people. That's not going to happen.
Oh my God! Whenever they're in a live, that's what they do. They start hollering, screaming,
But
carrying on like monkeys.
they're a bunch of loud mouth, ignorant fools. Because they don't want to let me explain anything.
Nope,
But
they wouldn't.
but can I tell you something?
But you got to stay calm. You got to let them do what they do
Listen,
and clock it. You feel me? Clock it.
listen. One of them, I'm not going to mention who. One of them came to my page when I posted everything and sent me a text message and apologized to me. So one of them saw my story, and I kept telling him, "Come to my story, look for yourself." Now, she may go around telling people that I'm talking crap about her, calling her names and everything, and I definitely am.
You
But
don't
why,
understand.
Leslie?
Do you know that I'm being blamed supposedly that you were fine with her, and I'm the one that how do you say at work and you exhibit a riot to make everybody on this side go for her? I said I don't even know these people that she's had problems
First of all, I had issues with her before I even discussed this with you. It was
Facts.
about the crazy situation. Okay.
Did
She
I
came
not
on
stay out
the
of your
channel.
page for about 3 weeks to a month
She came.
because
Well,
I saw her on your page?
don't stay out of it. Don't stay out of it because
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
I did. I
tell you
did stay
something.
out of it. And then I was
Yeah,
in there
but
one
I'm
day
just
and
saying.
she came in there and they got me in the chat. You remember
She
that?
was she was screaming and yelling at me, trying to act like the adult monitor and control. She questioned me. She said, "What are you doing, Christy? Why do you have her up here? You should have called me. Why are you giving a stalker a platform? Fuck you, bitch." But at the time I was like, "Okay, you got to go now. Now you got to go." And I listened to that for a minute, but after she said "fuck you" to this guy that said that he was here to rep, that he was for our country, 17 years in the service, she's like, "Oh, good for you. Whoop do you do?" If you're a paralegal, you can't be acting like that. Even if you do freelance, you are held to the ethics. And I was told this afternoon that I need to contact the state attorney general's office on her and that I need to contact other places. They sent me documents and paperwork. So I'm going to do the footwork myself. I'm going to make all the calls and then I'm going to hand it over to somebody else. Now, if she comes on this app and she starts talking shit again one more time, I see anything new as of 2 days ago trying to go to my kids' ex-girlfriends or anything, everything I love, I am going to reach out to her daughter-in-law and I am
Christy,
going to give her every single audio that this woman has been doing text messages on people, and I'm going to tell her all the stories that she told me about what happened with her and why that is in place and how she's waiting. I am not going to play with this woman. If she wants to keep it cordial and cool, then she can keep talking shit about me. You can keep doing whatever you want to do, bitch. Try to serve me, do whatever you want to do. The first time that she goes off the deep end, I guarantee you I'm going to have a field day on that one. Things are going to get real ugly, and I don't want to do that to her. I don't want to hurt her, but she continues to harass me. She continues to provoke me. She continues to send people text messages that she doesn't know talking about me. She continues to lie on me. I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm not. I'm not. And just because I'm talking shit on the app doesn't mean that I'm not doing stuff behind the scenes, because I am. Y'all just heard a couple conversations. Believe me, I'm doing stuff behind the scenes as well. I'm just gonna wait. But anyway, listen. What I was
Christy,
Yes.
do not hang up. I'm pulling up to my damaged home because they said it was a year ago and it's not damaged anymore. So stay tuned for 1 second. I'm going to turn my camera on.
Okay.
I choose to.
Okay.
Get out the way.
Oh, you're at your house that burned down?
Yep, I sure am.
Okay.
I sure am. I just happened to pull up with my son that
For a tour.
whips me down. That one.
Okay. Take it for a tour because it's gonna be here on my live. Okay, go ahead.
Once I can't go all the way inside because there's no internet because I have no electricity. But I'm still going to go inside and be able to show you at least from the door because I'm not going to lie and say my whole house burnt down. He probably put it up. Knock on the door. Knock on the door, puppy. I'm going. You there? Hey, you there? Can y'all
I'm
still
here.
hear me?
I'm on mute. I'm on mute.
I just want to make sure that y'all can hear me. In the chat, say yes, no, maybe so. I want to make sure. 29 people. Get your camera ready over there on the other side, you freaking cornball.
Do you want to sell your house, Freestyle?
I am selling it. There's a contractor buying it.
Buyers already or no?
I have a contractor that wants it, and he's gonna. Oh,
I wanna
I
ask.
can't even get in.
I wanna ask you about that after. Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna try to turn the camera on and see if it works for you. I'm gonna try. Now, keep in mind we've been pulling everything up front. Can you still? Can you still hear me? Hello.
Yes, but I got you on mute. Yes.
Okay. Let me put my camera on. Oh, damn! You don't have camera access. Shit. You don't have camera.
I do. I do. You can still put the camera on. I do.
It doesn't have a button to push.
It doesn't?
No.
Okay. All right. Hang up and I'm going to go live video for you to come up. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let me see. The hell? I mean, how do I get this off? It's not going off. Okay. All right, hold on. Damn, I don't even know what I did, guys. Hold on. I don't know what the heck I just did. I don't know how I got on here, but okay, thank God. All right. All right. Where are you? Where is she? Where did she go? Freestyle, come on up. Okay, send me a request to come up, Freestyle.
There we go.
Okay, let me get you in the box. How do I get you in the box, big?
Just hit my picture and put large. Expand. It's gonna. There you go. Now I gotta go here. I gotta hit the camera.
I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. Hi, crazy.
Gotta turn it around. There we go. This is the problem. Is I don't know how deep I can go. You see it?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I see it. So you legit had a fire in your house. Damn. Everybody watch this.
That's me trying to clean it because I was
Hold on
coughing
a
on.
second.
It's
Hold on,
still.
hold on. Stay there. Hold on. Crazy. I need you. Hold on. Crazy. I need you to screen record this, please. Screen record this so I can put this on my main page and get hundreds of views of her burnt house. Screen record her talking. I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try to go in.
Can you tell me what that is, Freestyle?
If it's gonna let you, then I'll try. Huh?
So this is your house that's burned?
I'm trying, y'all. Yeah, it burnt a year ago. I'm still trying to make money on it, they say. Because the damage is $48,000. That's why.
It's getting stuck. Well, hold on. Can you close out all your other apps? Freestyle, close out the other apps that are in there.
There's no electric, Mama.
Close
There's
out
no
the
electric.
Or if you put the camera on light, we can see.
Can you put your flashlight on while you have it on? No, I can't have a flashlight with a video.
I mean, I can. I don't know about
I
you,
can't
but I
have a
can.
flashlight with a video. No, I can't. No,
Can
it
you
just
show
paused
us
me.
closer?
Anyway,
Can you go closer? Can you go closer to the outside in the light and let us see from around the side of the house where we can see in the light?
yeah, if I go outside, I'm too far away. That's the problem. See that this is the I'm outside the door
Okay,
now, and you got a good view.
We
But
can
I
see all that. Wow, this is your house?
in there. That's where the fire is really bad. Yeah, it's my house. I got a video from the news
How did
station, but you can see that the burning. That's not a black cabinet. That's a burnt cabinet. There's a hole that goes to the outside where the are coming out.
Wow.
Can't
Wow.
see because it's so blasted dark. Oh, I can do. Hold on, I can show you this too. This is really good. Look at my window. You look right. You look right. This is my lovely window. Check it. Ain't this? It's busted all over my windows. But you see how they cut my.
You know it's stuck.
See how they cut it?
It keeps getting stuck.
And that's. Oh, really? Man. Hold on. Hold on. Ah. Let me get out. Let me get out first. Come on, don't do that. I'm going. They probably went and got everybody. Ouch. You heard?
Huh?
I can show you this part. Look, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, God. I want to show you something really cool. Can y'all see that? Oh, shit.
Yes.
Can you see that right over there on the wall?
Yes.
If you zoom in after you take a screenshot, that's the Lord's Prayer. And it didn't burn. Isn't that weird?
Wow.
But it's all the way into there. And this is all my stuff that I got to get out of here. I don't know if you can see over there. I got a room there. I got a room over there. Over there is my game room. Over here is my second living room. I'm standing in the dining room. That's the other living room over there. And then I have the washroom over there. Yeah. I wasn't allowed to touch anything. It's only up top, and this entire kitchen, that kitchen is ruined. That's the problem. The kitchen is really
So
bad.
your electrical box is fry too?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
I don't have no electricity here, and I can't get electricity here until they want me. Let me see if I can turn the camera back on. Let's see. Wait a minute. They want to, all these walls right here, all this ceiling, all has to be taken out, and all the walls to be able to redo the electricity. And it's long. Look how long it is. Oh, and I'm broke thing. I don't know if y'all can see, that's Oriental. And I have an Oriental cabinet here. I have an Oriental table there. But all this is here. Look.
I had a cabinet hutch just like that.
Look, you see it?
Very nice. I saw the china cabinet in the back
I have
of the hutch.
the white.
The china cabinet.
This was in my room here. And then over
I
there,
saw
the
the
big game room.
mahogany.
I have pictures. When I go on the live again, I'll show people.
I
Huh?
like the mahogany wood one in the back. I like the mahogany wood one in the back. I like the mahogany wood one in the back. I like that big one in the back. I had one like that with lights in it.
And look, you see all this? See all this stuff? All the beautiful Oriental stuff. Why? Because there's 5 broken windows, and it's affected the. You know how it has mold. I don't know how to explain it to you. It has mold. I don't know how to explain it to you. See that it was all the way over here. The fire's there, but the flames, the stuff was all here. We came in through this door, and this is where it was. But it didn't burn all the way to here. It burnt over here to the corner of the door and all that way.
Does it still smell like fire in there and burn stuff? You got stuck. The phone is stuck. Freestyle, you're stuck, hon. Well, we can actually see that you've got a fire in your house and your house has been damaged. We can actually visually see this. I mean, I doubt you ran to an abandoned building to do this video. You know what I'm saying? No wonder she's doing a GoFundMe and stuff. Okay, guys, I think it knocked her out. It knocked her out. So I'm going to go for now. Crazy, do me a favor and send that to me, please. I'll be back on a little bit later, guys. I don't know, but I know she was doing a GoFundMe. I'm going to try to post some of this on my stuff and whatever, you know. Very sad, and I would like, you know, if we can contribute to her and stuff, because the other people on the other panel are trying to say she's lying and stuff, but they didn't get to just see what we saw. So, guys, I'm going to go, and I'm going to be on my other page tonight, Your Business Consulting GUR, the letter URBUSINESSCONSULTING. Okay, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Hi, honey. A lot, but I'm going to be on later. I got to go. I got to take a nap. Bye. Hi, honey. A lot, but I'm going to be on later. I got to go. I got to take a nap. Bye, guys.